All right, so this is a tool to kind of start looking at both how your expenses and your income balance, but also it's a really cool tool for getting an idea of how much income you need to be making and how that breaks down between those three categories of business, personal, and taxes. And so what you can do is just kind of go through and type in all of the expenses that you have. So website fees, let's say you pay $20 a month for website fees, and let's say there's training costs of $3,000 a year. Remember, there's annual things here and then monthly things. So these are things that happen every month. Let's say there's some kind of a coaching that happens for $100 or $200 every month. And let's say there's office supplies as well for $100 every month. Really, these are whatever your expenses are. Rent, $1,200. Etc., etc. So kind of putting groceries. You can use that sheet that we sent out a little while ago to kind of estimate some of these things. And what you'll see on this side here is how that breaks down. So this is the amount that you're spending on business. This is the amount on personal. And this estimates using this percentage rate. This is 20%. It's just a placeholder. So this is not a suggestion or a guide. This is something that you have to kind of figure out what the right rate is for you. You can send me an email about that, or you can sign up for office hours if you want to talk a little bit more about what's the right appropriate tax rate and how to think about that. But 20% is what's in here now. You can type in a different amount if you'd like to do 15 or 30 or however that works for you, and it'll adjust. But it's going to show you the business amount that you need, personal, and taxes. And it's going to show you that kind of full amount, kind of average amount that you need to be bringing in. So these are your expenses, and this is the whole amount that you need to be bringing in. And then what you can do on the bottom side is you can play around with that. So you can say, let's say, what if I spent minus $100, so $100 less on coachings, but I also wanted to add, here we go. Here, let's say we want to add headshots here and add that as a plus. And I also wanted to travel a bunch for business. So I want to add a bunch of business costs here. So this is a plus or a minus if you want to take it away. And then you can do the same thing here. And this rent one, so we don't even have a dining out here. But if there's a dining out for $200 a month, that seems low. $300 a month. You can say, okay, well, what if I took 25 off here, but I added 400, and it'll put all that together here to give you a new number. We've actually added exactly as much as we've subtracted here. And it'll give you a new number of what your business is, what your personal side is, and what your taxes are, and also show you what percentages those are and how that breaks down. So play around with it and let me know if you have any questions.